Did you know that a lack of sleep can kill you? Road accidents are caused more by fatigue than anything else. Every hour someone in the US dies because of this, and it happens more than people drinking. Yet, no one promotes this. Everyone always says don't drink and drive, but no one talks about how dangerous a lack of sleep is. When you are getting less and less sleep every night and decide to go behind the wheel of a car, it could be equivalent or more disastrous than doing drugs or alcohol. And then there's insomnia. Maybe you think you have it, or that you think getting away with 6 hours of sleep or less a night is okay. Well, I guess I'll have to show you otherwise, that it's not that healthy for you. In this video, I'm gonna go over the ways that you can sleep better and stop your constant overthinking dead in its tracks. Interested? Let's go. Number one is, do you need more sleep? Or are you getting enough sleep? Ask these two questions. Firstly, say waking up in the morning around 7 a.m. Could you fall back to sleep around 10 or 11? Can you function optimally without caffeine before noon? And if you didn't set an alarm clock, would you be sleeping past that time? These are the questions I always ask myself if I think I need more sleep. If you are unsure if you are getting enough sleep, you can type in the word sated on Google. It is a sleep questionnaire and it can measure your degree of sleep fulfillment. And honestly, I think there's a lot of apps or watches out there that can measure how much sleep you're actually getting every single night. This questionnaire might be a bit old school, so if there's something better out there, go for it. As long as you are doing something to track your sleep and know how much you are sleeping. Number two is caffeine. It is recognized as the second most traded commodity in the world, and it possesses a dangerous and fascinating characteristic. Its half-life extends over a duration of 5 to 7 hours. This means that after drinking that cup of coffee, 5 to 7 hours later, your body only gets rid of half of that, and you still have another 50% to go. It's a fact that misleads the attention and comprehension of the vast majority of people, and this lack of understanding can have detrimental effects on you, as individuals may fight with sleep every single night but not know that their coffee is the whole issue, as individuals may unknowingly fight with the challenge of obtaining a peaceful night's rest, and then everyone thinks they have chronic insomnia. Astonishingly, a great majority of people partake in drinking lots of caffeine throughout the day and admitting to having more than one a day on a regular basis, and such habits can significantly reduce the time it takes to fall asleep and our sleep quality. So my advice is to limit your coffee intake by at least 10 hours before you go to sleep. Number three is exercise and diet. Try not to exercise right before bed. No, that doesn't mean you get away with not exercising for the whole day, you guys. Don't even think about it. Just do it earlier. Your body temperature can remain high for an hour or two after physical exertion, and it can be difficult to drop your core temperature in time to sleep. It is best to get it in at least 2 to 3 hours before shutting off that light and go to sleep. And another big thing is you want to avoid going to bed too full, too hungry, and shy away from diets that are heavy in carbs, heavy in sugar, as these will keep you up more longer, because you are supplying your body with energy at a time that you don't even need it, and now your body is focused on digestion, which in return keeps you up staying even later. Number four is room temperature. How many of you guys find it hard to sleep if it's too warm or too hot in your bedroom? Me, I definitely think so. When laying down, do you guys remember when we're trying to look for that cold spot with our foot? Maybe we're in that really awkward position where we're trying to lift our leg up, feel that little cold spot in order to get a better sleep. We're literally just trying to cool our body temperature down. Having a body temperature that is too high will result in a harder time going to sleep, and may result in you waking up in the middle of the night. The perfect room temperature for optimal sleep is around 18 degrees Celsius. I have a clock in my room that shows me what temperature it is at all times to make sure I achieve a perfect room temperature. It's really hard in the summer, so I end up just blasting a fan on me or investing in an AC unit to cool myself down. Our bodies need to drop to a certain core temperature to initiate sleep, so keep that in mind when you're sleeping in a hot environment and you're blaming it on your chronic insomnia. It's not. It's usually always external factors. Number five is consistent sleep pattern. A lot of people have difficulty sleeping because they're going to bed at different times every single night. You need to be going to bed at the same time every night if you can. I mean, it's getting harder and harder with shift work or jobs that have quick turnarounds. It may be beyond your power, but trying your best to be on a consistent sleep schedule will do you wonders. I want you to establish a regular bedtime on the weekdays and on the weekend for optimal sleep. You should be going to bed only when sleepy and avoid sleeping on the couch early and mid evenings. And never lie in bed awake for a significant amount of time. Rather, get out of bed and do something relaxing and quiet until the urge of sleep returns, and avoid daytime napping. Only if you are having difficulty falling asleep at night. I'm not against daytime napping, and I do this all the time. Staying on a consistent sleep pattern will help people that think they have insomnia. If you own an alarm clock, stop hitting that snooze button. Get in the habit of only waking up once to spare your heart the consequences and repeated shock. There are actually dangers with constantly hitting that alarm snooze button. Using the snooze feature means that you will repeatedly inflict that cardiovascular assault again and again within a short time span on your heart. And if you're doing this 5 days a week, your heart and nervous system will suffer across a lifespan. Number 6 is anxiety and overthinking. While there's no cure for this, I can only share what has worked for me personally. Meditation has helped a lot. Controlling my thoughts, focusing on my breathing has helped me part with negative thoughts or worries about life. Try this before bed and in the morning if you want. All you need is a 5 to 10 minute session to start. And if you guys want me to make a video on this, please let me know. Another trick I like to do if I'm going to sleep and I'm constantly overthinking about things, I'm worried about tomorrow, I will literally repeat in my head, don't think, don't think, don't think. And surprisingly, this works really well. Give it a try and let me know in the comment section if it has worked for you. It can distract yourself from unwanted thoughts and help you focus on something else. Hopefully something less distracting. You can reduce anxiety, provoking thoughts, and worries if you know how to mentally decelerate before bed. Another thing you can try is try removing all visible clocks from your room. This helps prevent clock watching anxiety, which is one of the most common reasons for people not sleeping. Well, let's go into some bonus tips now. There are 5 key factors that have powerfully changed how well and how much we sleep. They are constant electric light, such as LED powered bulbs, regularized temperature, caffeine, alcohol, and a legacy of punching time cards, which society believes is mistaken for medical insomnia. And the crazy thing is, all of these can masquerade as insomnia, so people can start thinking they have it when they actually don't. So, you've been going through all my ideas and you still can't sleep? Then you need to check out my first video, The Surprising Secrets on How to Fall Asleep Fast. Put these two together and I'm sure you'll start seeing results. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned to the next one.